Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Tightwad Gazette series. This is Volume 1, Episode 10. This is Amy Decision. You guys know that she had a newsletter and also wrote 3 fabulous books, and she talked about living frugally on a budget and how she saved money. She also lives in Leeds, Maine, which is a rural area, and today's episode is all about, can you actually save money using coupons? Is it worth our time? And we're going to talk about that. Well, first of all, to let you guys know, Amy Decision did not feel couponing was worth her time because she, number one, bought in bulk and planned way ahead, and number two, they did mostly scratch cooking. Their grocery budget was around $180 for a month for a family of 6. Now, granted, this was back in the early 90s, but they stuck to that budget, and she felt like she compared that to couponing and the time it would take, because one of the things Amy always did was, okay, if she was going to do something for herself, she would figure out how much time it takes to do it, and if it was worth her time to actually do whatever that item is, like make something from scratch. And she felt she saved a lot of money by cooking from scratch. So, can you save money from couponing? I want to say this. Back in the, I would say, mid-90s to early 2000, well, let me see, when did I get married? No, actually, late 90s till about 10 years ago, I was an extreme couponer. I saved a lot of money. But let me tell you why I was able to save it. They had double and triple coupons around here at 3 major grocery stores, and I could save off about 75% of my grocery budget. Also, Walgreens had a rebate program, and CVS had some great care bucks where I could get free items every single week. I never had to pay for toothpaste or any type of shampoos, body washes, any of that stuff. I basically got all of it very inexpensive or free. And so it was like, some of these places, it was almost like they were giving things away. Then the TV show Extreme Couponing came out, and they realized, this isn't going so well. They kind of put a kibosh on the double and triple couponing, and also many coupons that come in the paper, they're okay, but you don't get as thick and as many coupons, and many they want you to load up to your car. You have to download apps on your phone, and it's a lot more moving parts and a lot more work nowadays. So for me, I enjoy couponing every now and then if I find one, but it's not like it was. And many of the coupons I was using was for cereals and snacks. There really wasn't very many for meat products or produce and things like that. The only way I feel like I could save is by potentially using it for bath products and things like that, or possibly things that I'm going to be using all the time. So I haven't found couponing really worth it for me nowadays. I'd like to know from you guys, have you found couponing worth it? There's some YouTubers out there that are big into it, and they feel like they can really save money. It's a fun hobby, but it does take time, and you do have to factor in, do you want to drive around to a bunch of places? Because that's what I used to do. We used to drive around. Do you want to buy the newspapers? Do you want to download a bunch of apps on your phone? Do you want to mail, send in rebates? What do you have time to do, and do you feel it's worth it to coupon? You have to factor all of that in. Or is it better for you just to try to buy things in bulk, to do scratch cooking? I'd like to hear from you guys what you think is worth your time doing. For me, I enjoyed it when it was really good, and if they brought double and triple couponing back, I would definitely think about going back into that hobby. But since they don't have double and triple couponing, I generally save more money by buying store brands or buying in bulk on some certain items. So, and then I make a lot of things from scratch as well, and I save a lot of money on that. So I'd like to know from you guys, do any of you coupon as a hobby? And if so, do you feel it's worth it? Maybe share some tips and tricks about couponing with us. Amy Decision didn't feel it was worth it for her, but I'd like to know what you guys think. By the way, if you guys enjoy this Tightwad Gazette series, I'll link the playlist at the end. Please go back and look at any of the videos that interest you. Also, to get notified of other budgeting type videos, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification. That's all for now. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.